Alright, welcome to Motorsport Manager. This is my Wednesday outing on Motorsport Manager. I'm doing one of my own series. I'm playing off screen. This is Alfie Cat Racing. No, that's one of my cats. As you see, our stats are good. It's only the loyalty was down a bit. Very secure. And we're only aiming for 10th above. Now we're in Formula 1. And it's hard work. This is our second year in Formula 1, and last year we finished third from bottom. This year I'm cheerfully expected to finish second or third from bottom. As long as I'm not bottom, I'm still working everything up. As you can see, I've got a reasonable battery, but we go back, I think as to here we are. We've got the second worst car, second worst drivers, worst headquarters, best staff, worst sponsors, and best pit crew. So I'll put something to aim at. This is the third race of the season, Beijing, and it could be fun or not. Our drivers, where are we? Let's have a look at our drivers. Drivers are Jamie McCoy and Molly Palmer. They're joint drivers. No one's given them a real advantage. Not doing very well. Don't think it tells you in this one where they actually are in the championship. It doesn't. Jamie's 23, Molly is 29. She is the current Formula 2 world champion, and we're just taking on a young driver as our reserve. Hopefully she will build up towards 5-star. She has the chance of being a 5-star, but where the stats are not terribly good. We've got one of the best designers in the business. We managed to get a hold of him, and we've got two very good race mechanics. So we're well set there. All we've got to do is pit crush up with scouting and it's finances. Well, we've got £45 million at the moment, but I'm not spending all that. They're going to take most of that this year to get the parts up. And it's cost of 1.3 million per race, and I think we get another sponsor replacement after this race. Hopefully it's one that gives over $1 million or a lot of money up front. Standing as well, 17th, 18th and 9th. Not good. Right, without further ado, let's get on to the meeting. Alright, we're Beijing, and it looks like we're going to have a rain in the race, which is, well, could be good, could be bad. Most of our parts now are fully reliable. Can't really use that part because it's a dodgy part. I had to do that to get up to the next part of the engine, which is what I've done. And everything else, well, we haven't got the parts built yet. So it's only the third race this season. So we're good with what we've got there. And we go on to qualifying. Oh, incidentally, the ice mod is, I could get that to work on this PC. It looks like something really was going wrong with the other one. I'm using the other one to render, and it seems to be working well to edit and rendering. I'm doing a couple of swapping the files over to the old PC, then bring them back here to upload onto YouTube once they're rendered. It's the quickest way, and it means I can keep playing. You know, us young lads, we need to play. Right, we use these two. We change the setup. Now we need Beijing track A. Could be fun. Trying to find that amongst this lot. I haven't looked to see if anybody workshops actually worked out a way to order these better. Track D, track C. If they put them in track, track A, all the track A's together and all track B's, that'd be easier than there's track B. Oh, we must have gone over it. Oh, we haven't got one. Oh, here we are. In the middle, it's just under the track A's. Couldn't see it for the look. Right, so track A, yes. Tyre choice, well, what I'm doing at the moment, I'm getting race set up on the hardest possible tyres with a choice of 3. Then if I've got time, I'll try and set up some qualifying set up on the softest tyres, and we leave the ones in the middle out the way, and we use them if necessary. But I'm hoping that one race we can actually go through without doing a tyre change. You know, fat chance. I don't know if there'll be any crashes to do before you get all excited and ask. I'm hoping there is, but not for our team. Right, take practice. We'll send out the first one, and she's on qualifying trim would be, so that means we've got to change that all over. She's on race trim straight away, so she can get going. If she's going this way, we'll send it up to ×4 once they both get out. And it's actually, there's going to be some rain now. Didn't show that in the forecast. Back to her. Take it to ×4, and let's see what we can do. I think we'll get away. I think when we come in next time, we will put some intermediates on just to get through the next bit and go back onto these. I don't think we'll. I haven't put her on to bring in. That's a bit silly, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Well, she's doing a double stint. That's alright. Could have sworn I hit that, but I didn't. Well, it's not too bad actually. 96 already. Need to leave. Well, we'll leave that all there, and we'll see what happens. Take him out for another single run. Oh, what's going to change tyres? Too late now. Got overexcited again. We may still get a little bit of help on these tyres. Right, now she's in. And which put her onto the other setup to see what's what. Well, we know that handling wants to be quite a bit that way. That wants to be that way. I'm not certain of it downforce, we'll try it that way. Let's see what happens with that. We send her out for one more sighting lap. A sighting, not exciting. Just wait for her to come out, and she's going to come out. McCoy's in. Let's see if that's improved things or not. No, it hasn't. Made things worse, so what that means is then we need to go that way. That way. Now, in theory, it should be about right there. So I'm gonna send him out on some real laps. Just take a chance, but look, we're fairly close. It's going to be better than we were on the first setup, so hey ho. I'll bring Palmer in. So she's Formula 2 reigning champion. That's why I kept her in the team. She possibly is getting past the best now, but I'm afraid I'm not a very good team manager. I can't be harsh like some though. Trying to look at handling. I think I might want to take that a little bit. We would go the other way here. Is that right? No, wrong way. That should be about right. Now, I'm not certain of how far out that one is. Which way we want to go on. Seems a bit of a big gap there somehow, but well, it's one way to find out, isn't there? Yeah, another one lap. Well, since that's teaming down at the moment, better bring McCoy in. Oh no, don't cancel that. Not going to bring him in. He can go out on a real lap. And of course, one of the things I found, that this is using Fire mod, by the way, I don't think I mentioned that. Now, one of the things on this mod, you need the right tyres on it for the conditions. I haven't the right tyres on here, so they will be sliding and slipping about all over the show. And I should really have done a Formula 3 first, just for Stu, because that's where the crashes really occur in the early races in Formula 3. And we know which way we've got to go now. We've got to go, the handling has got to come back that way. That ain't going to be far out there, I don't think, so we'll go with that and we'll let her go, I think. May just want to go one more up, but I'm going to leave her there. And McCoy's set a time at last. A long way behind everybody else, but I expect that we are slow. Our car is slow, we're slow. And I'm trying to get the money together to give us a real boost, but first thing is we've got to hang into Formula 1 this season. It was touch and go last season. Went until the third last race we got our first point of the season. And there goes Palmer, she's made a mistake. It's drying out now, so we should be better off. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, McCoy's up to 8th. Wow, and that's mainly because the others are on intermediates. That won't last. Oh, and Palmer's up to 6th. That won't last because most of them have been putting the lap so far in the wet conditions. It's now drying out nicely, so we're reaping the benefit. And I realise I haven't got my headphones switched on. That's better. I knew there was something I meant to do just before I started yabbering on. Alright, we almost got maximum knowledge on race trim. I'll send out McCoy once we find out what the setup looks like. 98, well, that's fine, look at that. That is excellent. Send him out on that. And I'm not going to worry about getting the tyres right up. I don't think. I want to just try and get some time in on qualifying now and bring Palmer in next time round. And we may just get one level. The last race I actually managed to get all 3 levels on both setups, which, well, I got the setup just a spot on right from the start. Unless you do that, you're not going to do it. You just, oh, wow. Might took a bit longer, but I was still only 98. So it might have been better than that. Alright. Should really do a little bit, get one set on each set of tyres and decide on the race morning which tyres we were going for. Now, one other thing I noticed on Fire Mod, don't believe what it tells you the tyre wear is going to be like. Where it tells you how many laps you expect to get the tyres you've got. I haven't got anywhere near what they tell me on there. And I've got set up for good tyre wear, and this is all the way through. Whilst I've been playing this, and we're now in 10th or 11th season. I'm just going to keep going on this one. I tell you now, because everybody else has got the dry conditions, what's happening is showing up now, and we're 16th and 20th. Although on qualifying, I noticed that it's usually the second or third lap we get our best speed. Which isn't a lot good, because in the qualifying itself you usually get one lap. I've got to do my normal thing of I've been just speeding through, oh, palms at 15, speeding through qualifying itself. It's 3-part qualifying. It should be interesting, but I'm not going to bother to do it. I can't do better than the computer can manage, and we might just get them out, get a little bit more knowledge there. And they don't get round those. We might. I don't think we're going to make the next knowledge. We're not going to make level 2. I think we're just on level 1, aren't we? Yeah, we're just on level 1 at the moment. So that's just about it. The call is finished, and all we've got is a little bit she's got to do coming around now to finish. She's finished. So it just excuse me, just missed level 2. Right, to qualifying. Not worried about that. We will just see if they say anything about us in here. No, don't say a thing about us. And we know one thing they're going to say, qualifying might rain. They always say that, even Phoenix, where it never rains. And that's going to be dry all the way through. Alright, qualifying. If I get... I'll most probably both cars being eliminated on the first round, but doesn't really matter. I'm not going to do very well anyway. And there we go, qualifying times 40. There we are. Oh yes, just 19th and 20th. That's our position. Starting right at the back of the grid. Nope. Palmer managed to get an extra lap in and get one over. I think that is one of the Williams. And that's the other Williams. They're the two we really have to beat each time. We beat those and we stay off bottom. Even if we don't score any points. Yeah, Williams, yeah, those two. And look, Red Bull not doing very well. Who'd have believed it? Similar to the second session, we're not in this. And I'm not going to bother to give any commentary on this, unless there's something remarkable happens. The only real advantage about getting through to the last 10 is that you're right at the front of the grid. But the disadvantage is you have to use the tires used, I think, in the... Is it the second session? I can't remember how the rules go. There's always someone do a really fast one here. And that's Ferrari there. Who is it now? Lot that the going to win the world championship again. Drives Mercedes. That's it, Mercedes. What they used to be. Not McLaren. They're down here. Well, let's go on. So I'm not really that interested in there. I'm not bothered with any of these. Yeah, Jamie McCoy, the nightmare. He's always having nightmares. He's not actually good enough. Neither of our drivers are good enough. You need 4.5 star anyway, drivers. Well, someone doesn't like Mercedes, so well, now you've finished second and third on the grid. Now to the race, the main feature. Right, we're going to do race trim and medium tyres. Now we haven't got many mechanics things because the mechanic to Jamie is brand new this season, so they haven't built up any sort of repertoire yet. They're not really gelling together well. Right, I'm going to go on to there. So we'll get about 45 laps out of these tyres. You can take about 10 off what it says. So we'll probably change her on to softs just to finish off. No fill stops. Well, what's just the matter is, well, if the rain's going to come, it's going to come late in the race. Hopefully, just as we're ready to change tyres, that would be perfection. Right, set up the strategies. Well, you know my strategy by now. Attack and hide. It works. I don't bother micromanage this, and you see all those are locked up. Palmer is the first of two, but she's been getting some awful starts just lately. Compared to McCoy. Hello, someone ran off. Oh, Bottas. That's good news, because he's normally down with us. Oh, Palmer's got off to a good start for once. We'll run it like this until the tyres are heated up. And we'll knock off the pressure we're putting on the tyres. And they're just about getting there now. And we'll run again the high fuel burn until we're half a lap in deficit. Then we balance it from there. Right. Bring the tyres back down, keep an eye on them. One thing I haven't done, I haven't got the same shortcuts I had on the other one. So I just want to check if there was any rain in the distant future, or in the future. Not as far as the forecast can see. Now, someone's been a bad boy. Now he may have to run through the pits. He has. He's got a drive-through. Gives us a place. Where's Williams anyway? Oh, they're just the two just behind Palmer. Both Williams. Well, this is starting off quite a good race for once. Won't last though. Still 60 laps to go. It's too early to get excited. And McCoy's made a mistake. Luckily, he didn't hit anybody. Last season, season before last, I almost didn't win the Formula 2 because about 2/3 of the way through the season, we kept getting silly little accidents. Not enough to put us out of the race, but it meant we had to come in, and quite often that deemed our fault, so we then had a drive through as well. Not nice. I begin to think we weren't going to win the championship. We'd been leading from about 2 races in, and had quite a lead by half distance in the season, and they started to peg us back. But we can see it now, it's Ferrari first, Mercedes, not certain who for starting this drive. Well, let's find out. Oh, Haas. So it doesn't really make a lot of sense on Haas there. Then Ferrari again. Haas have actually seemed to come to the party, and they're coming in for the first stop, some of them. Those super soft will not last. Oh, Delatrek has had a mechanical problem. Dropped back to last. That helps McCoy a bit. Brought him up another place. Oh, this is not bad going by Palmer. She's having what a good race. This takes us back to 2 seasons ago in the Formula 2 where she was dominant. I think she won more races than the rest of the drivers put together. She either won or came near the back. That's through accidents and drive-throughs. Hello, another place. Top 8 only score points, by the way. That's very difficult to get points in this championship.
If it wasn't for the fact it cost £1 million, I'd put in a vote to try and get the top 10. And you see we have got the little bit here, the power battery, but this isn't so bad as quite often used. On this at the moment, it takes a while to come up and it only lasts a very short amount of time. It's more like the DRS zones. That I can live with, but the other way I didn't really like it a lot. And we're up to 10th. And tyres are wearing remarkably well. 71 and 72% left. But there's still 52 laps to go, so we will have to stop. We may better stop and put on super softs right at the end. 9th, we're almost in the points, but I think Glacier Lotterer will pass us. Lotterer is quite a forceful driver in real life. Well, Chloe's gone backwards. She's got to hold him off, so I was hoping someone else was going to pit so we could... Oh, she took the inside line then nicely. Which meant she just kept in front of Lotterer. Would be nice to get a point early on. But just eases things a bit, especially with really bad teams in there. Oh yes, okay, we're a really bad team too, right? We knocked the engine down a bit. And she's managed to get a little bit of gap, but no, here they come again. Right up there. Let's see. Oh, 4th place. Leclerc has got problems, so he's come in, and we're in the points. Stop the race now. Let's take this 1 point. Leclerc's problem must have been a massive one. He's down in 19th. Ferrari, of course. Well, I say of course, but he's in the Ferrari. I know because the red indicator on the side there. I remember some of them. That's Ferrari, that's Mercedes. Oh, and Garcia's now trying. I'm not certain who the hell he's driving for. Let's find out. Russian time. Well, I hope they don't rush too much. And someone else has got problems at the top there for stat. No, it's only a minor problem. He's come in, fixed the problem, and changed the tyres and out again. So we're going to gain another place. Still, we can't have everything. At least the temperature's about right for how I'm running the tyres. Verlaine has also had a slight problem, but wasn't much. But if we come in now, we're gonna go out about 15th, 16th, I think, with just a tyre change. It's that tight. But I'm not going to come in until we have to. The longer we can run on these tyres, the better. If we were about 12 laps further on, I'd say we could do this without a tyre, without a pit stop, but that's not going to be possible. So I managed at once in Formula 2, managed to get through without a pit stop in the race. Well, that's only because I think that's Palmer's easier on the tyres, was left in, and McCoy had crashed out. There we are, 7th place. I know, a bit late telling you that, but we're 7th. And Lotterer's actually dropped back a bit. We can give our engine a bit more juice. Oh, there we go. A good Glacier. It's only a matter of time, and Durasa will take us next. And Lotter's line up again. Keep an eye on how the fuel is going. With 51 and 52% tyre left. She really is having to work hard, and being got twice. No, we're holding that Lotterer back. Ain't gonna hold him back much longer. He's coming around. Oh, I thought he'd got us there. And he's got to the inside again. We're giving the inside away too much. And, oh dear. We're so busy dicing with Lotterer, we're not noticing the other problems. A top 10 finish is possible for us, I think. But not likely. Top 15 is what I'm aiming for. And I'm actually aiming to beat both the Williams cars. I soon have to knock the engines back a bit. With 39 laps left. So we're going to get about 40 odd laps on these tyres, and let's see if there's any rain in there. Oh yes, right at the end. We may just about make it through. It's about to change on the intermediates when we come in. I noticed too on this mod, especially at Formula 1, that the AI isn't quite stupid. That won't stay on the wrong tyres as long as it does in Vanilla, and the other, actually, Formula 3 and Formula 2, they stay out a long time. And we drop back to 11th. Oh well. We will drop back, but that's been the story of our season, or 2 seasons. So if I start off well, get somewhere near the top 8, then gradually drop back through the field. Don't think there's stamina problems over the drivers. To be honest, I haven't actually looked, and we better knock back the fuel usage, What I don't really want to do, I do need to get up to about lap 48 if we can make it. It's going to be touch and go. So that way we can get away with 1 pit stop. We're not the best, I notice, on tyre wear, which is not good news. Both Williams are doing better on tyre wear in this race. So it means we need to pull away from it a bit more. We just up the fuel burn again for a while. What I tend to do is when we get somewhere near 0.2 of a lap, the right side, I boost it again for a short period. I should really save some fuel and use overtake mode, but that would mean having to think about it. The racing is just really an added extra for me. It's the work in the pits and trying to sort out those problems I enjoy most on this. But it's not a very good bit to show because it's a bit dry and dusty, or oily, I suppose, rather than dusty. What can be dry and oily? Down to 12, that's not good. Mind you, I didn't expect to stay with Leclerc behind us for very long. Not a Ferrari. Well, we got 33 and 32. Well, I don't think I'm going to get away when McCoy's last, so it's not going to make much difference what we do with him. What we might have to do is bring him in, put him on the super softs until the rain comes in, put him out again on intermediates. But I don't think Palmer's going to last it over. She's 31% left now. McCoy. Right, I'm going to follow McCoy this lap, and follow McCoy this lap. We get the right one there. Where is he? And we change his tyres almost straight away. And wait until we get almost to the pit, because we have to charge the battery. I think we're going to do both. It will be 2 pit stops. I do. We'll go for a little bit on that. Everything's fine there. Recharge the battery. And both, if they get good, friendly enough with our mechanics, should both have fast pit stops, which is handy. Let him out now. 29 laps. She's going to have to come in and go a quick change here. Go out on these. Go out, do a few laps and come back in again. That's also she can have 50% there. For some reason I can't get her back up to maximum with her pit crew. So we can't get the fast pit stops. Take that out of the way so I can see what we're doing. Oh, it's a crash in front of us. That's handy. We're not going to finish last. Yeah, let's do this one crash I bought you. Oh, but not really feel back again before it goes out of control. Look, his tyres back there. Oh, we're up to back up to 13th again. '13th and 19th, that sounds better than 20th, doesn't it? Of course, everybody's going to have to pit an extra time. Yeah, I'm going to just bring that up permanent. Just try and keep an eye on that. Ooh, just push the tyres again. On Palmer, come on. Oh. Oh, Ricardo. Possibly a better driver. Well, not unfair, Sandra, but every driver on the grid is a better driver than I do. But you know me, I hate changing drivers. I don't like the idea of spending all the money to pinch a really good driver from another team. I do like to try and bring my own drivers on. As you know, neither of these are real life drivers I've got. There's quite a few real life drivers in here, but they'll soon all be retiring, I should imagine. This one, I'm just keeping this game going off screen. See if we can win the World Championship. At least get 10 points in the season. You know, small victories. For me at the moment, finishing the top 15 is a small victory. To finish the top 10 is a big victory. Alright, we're getting close to it. I'm going to pick Palmer first of the two. But not for another couple of laps yet. Wait until it actually does start to rain before we bring her in. Oh, she's right up with Ricardo again. Oh. Oh, he's coming into the pit now. What's he going on to? They're starting to come in, and they're going out on intermediates. Yes. Yeah, they know. They will have a couple of free laps where they're going to be slow and they're going to be dropping back. Then from about lap 48, they're going to be doing a lot better. Which is why I want to be on good tyre or the proper tyres by then. Hasn't started to rain yet, so. Oh, and it looks like McCoy's been lapped. Oh, he's overtook someone. Whoa. Oh, someone took a pit stop. Right, it's starting to rain now, so what I'll do, where is she? I'm going to pit her now. Get rid of that. We can only take one level of charge. I'm not going to risk a quick pit stop. It's just not worthwhile. She's away. Oh, we'll just do that, and I'll just keep an eye on McCoy, and when he comes round I'll pit him. Oh, Palmer's still 12th, which isn't too bad. Yeah, we're going to. Just wait, will you? Just patience, young man. Now we will click you to pit. Recharge battery, 2 levels. I never put it up on the 3rd level anymore, because every time I tried that, something's gone wrong with the car. And we're now last. Oh dear, we better just knock back Molly's fuel use. And we'll go back to Molly now and follow her. She's the one having a better race. The one just in front is still on dries. Now we hope that he doesn't come in for a lap or two, so we can actually get past him. Oh, sorry, McCoy, you don't want to make mistakes. Yeah, he's carrying on. We should get past Tickham. Oh, better knock the tyre back. And I think she's going to... Oh, wrong one. A burst of par again. We're not quite... Well, we're still not pitting. And it's going to be wet all the way through now. Oh, I thought we were going to show you an overtake, but... Ah, yes, there we go. Look. I have to pit this time, sure I know. "13 laps left, and can we get up there?" Oh, Della Trek's got a 10-second penalty. It's not going to help us, though. We're 14 seconds behind. That's a pity. Push the tyres a bit more. I noticed with intermediates they need to be pushed harder to keep the things going. And where are we now? Oh, we've got Lotter just ahead. Oh, I say just ahead. 20 seconds ahead. We should be pulling... Oh, 18 seconds. Yeah, we are pulling him in hand over fist now. The pit stops are coming frickin' fast now. Just pull that back a bit. Oh, we're 8th. No, we're 9th. Just Vettel left the pit and he's too far ahead for us to catch him. But I don't think we're going to hold. Don't think we'll hold 9.5. But too many good drivers behind us. Just trying to see what we. It's hard to read that one that side. I find the Phil. Oh, Molly, don't make mistakes now. Don't want to do that. Oh dear. I think that's now we're going to drop 2 places. Well, it wasn't. But you shouldn't have made a mistake, should you? If you don't want to see the backside of that car. And Lotta is coming up. And squeeze past us. And there's another one coming. Ricardo's coming. Oh dear. I think 12th is about the best we can hope for. I think there's a gap after. Yeah, it's quite a gap before. Hartley. I wonder if he makes jam. Company in Britain, Hartley's new, or used to be called Hartley's, and they used to make what they call new jam, Hartley's new jam. Just remembering some of the advertising. I hate advertising that gets inside your brain, you can't forget it. Ever, it seems. Oh, McCoy's got off bottom place. And it looks like only the one crash. I am so sorry, Stu. Unless because we crash. If there is a crash, there won't be one of those in front of us. Drop to 12 and... Jeez. Hold on. The 13th place is catching it quite quickly. Oh. But it's a better race we're having. Most of our Formula 1 races, they've all been this end of the field, except for 2 where we got a couple of top 8s. I think Palmer got one of the top 8s, and I think McCoy got the other. McCoy's passed someone. Oh, one of the Williams, that's good news. I don't suppose you can catch the other Williams. It would be too much to expect, I should imagine. There's still 6 seconds out of Hartley. That's Palmer. This is one we're watching. And we must be getting close to the end now. Yeah, but a couple of 3 laps to go. Yeah, 2 laps remaining. And look at that. A Mercedes 1-2. I think they're taking the title this year already. Our final lap, no. Just knock the tyres back. I don't want to overheat the tyres with this final lap. Well, it's not quite our final lap yet. Well, another little victory, because Palmer hasn't been lapped. There she goes, got on the last lap now. McCoy's 17th, and he's going to hold 17th. I think it's going to be a sprint to the line. Yes, just held 17th. Palmer's coming in now. He's going to finish 12th. There's no one behind her on the track. Well, that's okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. And I think we're going to just have a quick look at the results here, then that will be it. I should really have took a picture or something, but take a picture of the car, I think. I'm not worried about that. No, this is okay. Yeah, 12. Just hope that someone else got a problem using some dodgy parts, but no. You see, with 15th and 18th in the Drivers' Championship, and we had 9th in the Constructors. McLaren and just ahead of us, and Williams just behind. Oh, 2 points, and we shoot up to 6th place. Right, I think with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you've got any comments, questions, queries, and I know Stu, you'll be very disappointed. It's only one accident. Sorry. Feel free to comment. And I think with that, it's oh yes, I read every one, and you know the type of thing. Marketability's still going down. Oh dear. At least she's getting better. Overtaking's good. Consistency isn't very good. Smoothness isn't bad. She's got a couple of pretty bad bits. Feedback, I'm not that worried about feedback. Consistency needs to improve. I'm hoping that when Palmer finally starts to lose stats, that's when I get rid of it. Malay can come in and take over. That's the idea, and I've still got 43 million. So with that, I think it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.